fires it at the horn. No good. 116 to 150. On the line. Grizzlies win it. What a game.
Grizzly Sports is brought to you by Don's Auto Service, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Missouri State University West Plains Athletics Department, Bailey Chevrolet and GMC, and by Ozarks Healthcare. Now Grizzly Sports, a presentation of Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, Dylan, we come to you from the Joe Paul Evans Arena in West Plains and the Civic Center, and it's happy homecoming as the Grizzlies are hosting the State Fair Roadrunners tonight, and the season getting very close to the end of the regular campaign for the region tournament. That'll be a play-in game for the Grizzlies against a team yet to be determined. But State Fair, like everybody else in the region, they've had their way with the Grizzlies so far this year with 2 wins, and they have really been playing good basketball lately. Now, their overall record, 14-14, and 5-5 in the region. But if you notice their scores, and by the way, the Raging Cajun himself, Curtis Ballou, is back over here to my right. So it's good to see Curtis again. If you look at their scores, Curtis, I don't know if you've looked at their recent results, but they have been playing a lot better here, kind of back to the time when they beat us here the last time. Since then to now, they've been a pretty good team, and they've last 2 games, they beat Three Rivers by 2, and they beat Mineral Area by 5, something we haven't been able to do.
Yeah, and I mean, playing your best basketball near the end of the regular season is kind of what you want to see. So it seems like State Fair is heating up at the right time, and to be able to say that you beat Mineral Area and Three Rivers recently is a good sign for you, but maybe not a good sign for the opponent that you have coming up. So the Grizzlies have struggled against State Fair, like you mentioned, and also against those other Region 16 teams. So it'll be interesting to see how they face State Fair tonight.
Grizzlies lost 91-90 at St. Louis earlier on Wednesday night, and that 1-point loss. If you look, these teams have got quite a bit in common, but if you look at their splits on their record, the Grizzlies at home 7-6. On the road, away from here, the Grizzlies are 2-11. Now you look at State Fair; they're 14-14. They are, but it kind of just demonstrates the point. They are 10-4 at home. They are, and those 2 games I talked about a while ago were both home games. You get them there at Sedalia, they're hard to beat. Catch them on the road, and it hasn't been quite the same. They're 4-10. So home has been much better for both of these teams. And if you look at State Fair's lineup tonight, I think you could probably say he has not only shortened his bench, they only played 8 players the other night against Three Rivers, and now they're starting their best players. Daniel Garza didn't play much against us the first 2 times we played him, but he's playing more now. And the guy that killed us last time, Ja'Cory Phillips, the forward off the bench, he finished, I think, with 20 against us the last time, but he took the game over in the last 5 minutes of the ball game, and he was the difference in it. And now he's starting, and so we're still trying to find someone that can guard him. He's a problem. He wears 24, and we'll see if we can cool him down tonight. Meanwhile, it is homecoming. The Grizzly baseball team won the game we broadcast today from out at Zizzer Ballpark. And we've got festivities going on here. Stuff will be going on at halftime. Place looks great. They've taken a lot of time and effort with lots of balloons out in the lobby and lots of people out and around and meet and greeting people. So anyway, we're about ready for the anthem coming up in just a bit. And the Grizzlies will be looking to hit the 10-win mark if they can win this one tonight. We will take a break, be back in 2 minutes with the starters, the Grizzlies and State Fair, here on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Friendly and familiar faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors at Don's Auto Service in West Plains. After 45 years of serving the Ozarks, Don's Auto Service ensures their expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
Hi, this is Steve at Broken Bow Archery. Stop in today for our 2025 Bow Blowout Specials. Top brands like Matthews, PSC, compounder crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery, inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University, West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without bearing my family and bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Now, more Grizzly sports action.
Spotlight on the court as the Grizzlies are introduced to this homecoming crowd, which has grown some, and folks still coming in. Here on this Saturday night, the Grizzlies starting 5, Kai Lindsey from Endicott, New York, Blaine Harris from Jackson, Missouri, Chandarius Glass from West Monroe, Louisiana will be in the starting 5 with Siobhan Barbie from Tacoma, Washington. And when I mentioned Sean Glass, I tried to remember to say hi to his mom. Down in West Monroe. And the 5th starter, Tyrell Smith from Tampa, Florida. And Tyrell has fairly consistently, especially in games where we've struggled to score early in the games, he has been able to shoot the ball pretty well and kind of keep us afloat until we could get going a little bit. But that's the 5 for the Grizzlies tonight. Starting 5 for State Fair, Daniel Garza is a really good player. He hasn't played, I think he's been hurt. He's a 6'7" sophomore. He jumps center, and the Roadrunners win the tip, and this basketball game is underway. Garza pass out front, deflected and stolen. Barbie kicks it across, and here's the driving layup. No good. Tipped up fan by Javon, off the miss by Sean Glass.
Great hustle there by Barbie to get the turnover and then to follow up the miss by Glass.
Really good defensive job there. Now out front, here's Corey Phillips. Pass to the low block, Garza. They've made this a little smaller team, actually, with the starting 5 anyway. Out front, ball deflected. Fumble away, picked up by Andon Ashford. He's a new starter in the lineup. High screen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Pull up, jump shot, in and out. Rebound tipped over. Picked up Blaine Harris. Grizzlies look down the floor and hold it up and nearly lose the ball. Endicott, New York with it. Kai Lindsey with it out front. Guy to the left, looks right, pass across. Barbie in the corner. Sean Glass, around the horn it goes. And the pass out across court is tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Grizzlies with 7 on the shot clock. For a play like that, that's a good place to fake the pass and have Kai Lindsey break back door because he is so good at getting to the basket. Here's Kai with it. Tyrell, 3 on the shot clock. Got to shoot it. And the shot is up, partially blocked. Shot clock violation, turnover. You got to know what the shot clock is at, where it's at.
Well, especially coming out of a break with the reset there, you got to know that you have 5.
Jared Fate reminding Tyrell, you got to pay attention. He comes out of the ball game. Down the baseline, Blaine Harris, bang, here's a turn, fadeaway jump shot, that's up and good. And that is J.P. Indong, and he's a good player. Tie game at 2. Right corner, Sean Glass raises up with a 3. No good. And Indong has the rebound. Up the right side of the floor with it. They come down with Andon Ashford on the right wing. Indong to the left point, and they'll set with Nate Wilder, who normally doesn't score much. He got away with a walk, kicks it to the left side to Indong. He lines up at 3, and that's good. He's a good player. J.P. Indong has 5 points. He is a 6'7" freshman from Senegal. Horrible cross-court pass, stolen away. Garza has it. Steps across. Left-hand turn off the rim, no good. And the rebound picked up by Javon Barbie off the turnover. Ace Evans in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Leading scorer, averaging just over 20, and he shoots a 3 from the left wing. Good. There we go. They just let him stand there and shoot it. You wouldn't expect to see that one time, but we saw it right there. Tie game at 5. On the right side, Ashford drives, puts it high off the board, and good. That was a nice move by Andon Ashford for the Roadrunners. 6'2" freshman from Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Front court, Grizzlies set their offense. Right wing, wide open, now in the corner. Open again. Blaine Harris, 3, no good. And the ball comes off to Garza. A lot of times when we shoot the ball poorly, it's because we're being guarded fairly hard. But we've been able to get wide open shots the last few times down the floor. Bad pass is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Ja'Cory Phillips. No, that was last touch by Nate Wilder, out of bounds. Tyrell Smith got his tongue lashing. He's back in the ball game now. I bet Tyrell's aware of the shot clock the rest of the game.
I'm sure he is. We've had a bit of a, great hustle and then some lack of attention to detail there.
2-3 zone. Ace drives the baseline, goes up, got foul, late call, foul on Indong, and that'll be the first of the ball game. Oh, Garza gets it instead. Well, that's still good. Either Garza or Indong. In this case, it is Daniel Garza. Ace Evans at the free throw line for the Grizzlies. First try is good. Every team benefits from having somebody who can score. And Ace Evans is just a flat-out scoring machine. Second one in and out. And Curtis has seen his fair share of games. And by the way, 7-6. State Fair with the lead in the ball in the front court. Over a double screen, they get the ball out front. Now over to Indong on the low block. The post-up backdoor pass, terrible pass, stolen away. Ty Lindsay has it. Ty up ahead, bad pass. That's equally terrible, and turnover on the Grizzlies.
I think Mackay thought he was going to get a foul call there. He's bumped a little bit, but not enough for that whistle.
In that game at St. Louis the other night, the Grizzlies got behind by 19, came back, and then eventually lose by 1. You've seen a lot of games this year. The Grizzlies lost by 1 and shot 15 out of 29 from the free throw line. And normally that's not the case.
Normally we're about 70-80%.
Yeah. Right wing, here's a launch 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Javon Barbie. He got off the deck, and we nearly went back court with a pass. Gee. Ace Evans on the right wing. They're playing a 2-3 zone. Ace dribbles through, gets tied up, walked with the basketball, and too much dribbling. Timeout on the floor, 15:20 to go in the first half. 7-6, State Fair leads by 1. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
College sports action with the Grizzlies continues now.
Back to play. The Grizzlies 5 guards back out there. Tyrell Smith, Javon Barbie, along with Ace Evans, Sean Glass, and Kai Lindsey. On the left side of the floor, this is Ashford dribbling to the point, lobs it over the top, gets it to Indong, backing down against Sean Glass. Turns, faces, shoots, no good. Rebound on the weak side, put back up and in. Damian Durden with his first basket of the ball game. The first time the Grizzlies played these guys, they out-rebounded MSU West Plains 46-23. Second time, they out-rebounded us by 5. And we have been rebounding better. In the corner, here's Tyrell with a 3, gets partially blocked. And now back the other way. Durden crosses over and circles it back outside. Ashford to the baseline, spinning inside, and Indong misses an easy one from about 5 feet, and it's rebounded by Tyrell. Tyrell will shoot from the right wing. Good.
I'm glad that went in because that would not have been a great decision if it didn't.
Tyrell makes the 3, and that ties the game at 9. And in Ashford on the left side of the floor. Dribbling it out front. This is Chandler Joseph. He's a good player, good, quick player. On the baseline, Indong. Backs in, up and under, off the board, good. 6-7 against 6-3.
They're taking advantage of that matchup, and he had Glass on him the last time, so they're looking for it.
In the corner, Tyrell, skip pass to the point. Right wing, Sean Glass. Pull up, 17-footer, straight up. Good. Boy, Sean, that's right. He needs to go to that spot more often. It isn't worth 3, but he can make enough to make up for the difference. Tie game at 11 apiece. Ashford on the right wing, guarded by Kai Lindsey. Now pick and roll. They switch. Layup by Indong is good. Little pick and roll action there, and Indong is eating us alive. He's got 9 of the 13. Most of the year, their starter at the post was 6'9" Dayron Hall. He's not even out there yet. Of course, that could be an injury situation. You never know. At the point, driving it down, scoop shot left hand, no good, and a blocking foul, and that'll get Kai Lindsey to the free throw line with 12:41 to go in the half. 13-11 State Fair. I thought Mackay the other night had at St. Louis one of his better games. He really distributed the ball well, scored 11, I think. Free throw number 1 here is good.
Syatt Green was sent to check in, but I assume he's going to check in for Lindsey if he can make this free throw. And then a whole slew of changes for the Roadrunners.
They get Gavin O'Murphy in the ball game. He is a good shooter. Here's a free throw again. Good.
They also got Endai in the game and Mimchi, as well as Durden.
They are a deep team. They've got talent coming off of the bench for them. Front court. Mimchi on the low block. Now opposite pass inside. Here's a shot blocked away. What a play by Javon Barbie. An explosive leap there. Got the block in the corner. Tyrell 3 is no good. Rebound on the weak side. Fumbled out of bounds, but it's going to be off the Grizzlies.
A couple of great defensive plays for Barbie so far early on in this game.
Javon just got up so quick on that block shot. Tie game at 13. Out front, this is Damian Durden. Durden on the left side. Curling over the top. Dump pass to the right low block. Durden gets cut off by Ace Evans. Down the corner. Here's Old Murphy with a three. No good. Weak side. Ball tipped out, picked up. Durden drives in, lays it up and good. They didn't get the initial rebound, but they kept the ball alive.
Yeah. That's a hustle play there.
15-13, State Fair. Ace from 25 feet, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Durden, and the Roadrunners come back. In the front court, Chandler Joseph has it on the left wing, guarded by Sean Glass. Daye is in the ball game in the right corner. Murphy for a three, and that's good. That's what he does. Gavin O'Murphy with a bucket. 18-13. Now it's a 5-point gap. And we haven't been generating much of anything so far at the offensive end. Let's see if we can get a bucket here against that 2-3 zone. Here's a ball knocked away from Sean Glass. He went up to shoot it. Joseph took it away. Gavin O'Murphy in the front court. They score here. It may be timeout time. Pick and roll. Ball knocked away. Whistle travel with it. And we're going to get the media timeout. 10:37 to go. In the first half, from the Civic Center, it's homecoming. The Grizzlies and State Fair. 5-point lead for the Roadrunners. Back in 1 minute on KDY.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Dear employer.
My name is Phil Martin.
My name is Michael Raskovich.
Ronaldo Bird.
Zach Deiser. I am writing to express my excitement at the opportunity to join your team.
As someone on the spectrum,
I may communicate in ways that are different from what you are used to.
I possess a unique set of skills
that sets me apart from other candidates.
Thank you for your consideration.
An autistic inclusive workplace is good for business. It's time to make a change. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/win.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly sports action.
It's 18-13. The Grizzlies trail by 5, and they have the basketball against the State Fair 2-3 zone. Slow pace of this ball game. Barbie on the left side. Ty Lindsay, cross-court pass. 11 on the shot clock in the corner. Desai Green drives in, kicks it outside around the horn. Ace Evans pump fake, one dribble, shoots from the left side. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Barbie gets it. Goes up strong inside and no good. Loose ball will go out of bounds. Who touched it last? It'll be off the Grizzlies. Everything except the finish by Javon Barbie there.
He gave the hustle. Lindsay ended up giving the hustle there, and sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you need it to.
State Fair 5 points in. We really needed a bucket there badly. And now here come the Roadrunners at the left elbow. They'll hand the ball off back out front in Daye. Now a long three in front of the Grizzly bench is an air ball. It's saved from going out of bounds, but picked up by the Grizzlies. Up to the right side, Desai Green. Shoots a three ball, no good. Tipped out of bounds over the back inside by Durden, and it'll stay with the Grizzlies. How many times have we taken the ball to the basket in the first 10 minutes?
I can count on one hand how many times we've done that.
Maybe even on two fingers. Maybe. We've got three itis right now. Tyrell inside, low block, back out. Tyrell to the point. Ace Evans, ball fake, gets bumped off. Desai goes in, steps through, lays it up with the right hand. No good. Well, we took it to the rim that time. It didn't work. But we got to keep trying. That's how you get to the free throw line. 18-13. And we will not shoot 15 out of 29 tonight. Not here, anyway. You wouldn't think. We were 6 out of 23 in a game last year, though. O'Murphy over the top. Gets fouled by Desaya on the drive, and no bucket, but it'll be 2 free throws.
That's the first team foul for the Grizzlies, and we're 11 minutes into the game.
Well, they only have 2, so not much fouling going on, or at least not a whole lot being whistled. Jeremy Jackson is the head coach for State Fair. He sits down on the far side, on the left side of the scorer's table. And the free throw is good by O'Murphy. And he'll get another try here, and that makes the score 19-13. I don't know if Jared Fay ever sits down during the game. He's always moving. Here's the next one. That's up and good. He's at the far end of the bench right now. And it's a 7-point game. Here comes some full court pressure, and I think this is a really smart thing by State Fair to do here. In the front court, now Desaya on the right baseline, and he'll be held by Durden. Trying to get to the basket, and that'll be the first foul on Damian Durden for State Fair. I'll tell you what, this is pretty tight. Here's a 3 by Tyrell, right wing, back iron, no good, and down it comes to State Fair. I saw the Ladies Izzard scored 37 points in the first quarter of a game last night. Here's a 3 on the left, no good. Rebound comes off. Kai looking, thinking, but not going to throw it. He gets it up the floor. Left side, Sean in the corner. We just go around the horn. I mean, we go station to station around the arc, and there's not much mystery about where the next pass is going to go. Inbound play over on the right side. Sean Glass, now Kai Lindsay. Over to Sean. 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound put back up, no good. Tipped up, and Blaine Harris working his tail off. Goes up, no good, but a foul. It was 1 on 3, and Blaine Harris ended up getting fouled. He'll get to the line.
And a couple of rebounds there, too, and I think he might have been the shortest one in that group.
Yeah, and he's 6'6", and he's the biggest guy we got. And the free throw is good. It might be safe to say that Blaine Harris kind of falls into the category of a player that when he came here last year, really didn't think he would be able to do much. But this kid is the most consistent, hard-working kid that we've got on the basketball team. And he has certainly gotten better. He's put on a little bit of weight since last year. He still has to struggle in matchups, but not because of a lack of effort. Here's a drive by Durden. And he drives in and scores. Who did that?
I said Durden, so that's what I went with. I didn't catch it either.
Well, it was Durden. He didn't give the ball up. So 2-3 zone again with a 22-15 score. At the point, Kai to the left elbow, steps in, kicks it out around the horn. Splitting the defense, pass back to the corner. Barbie with an open 3, no good. Rebound comes long, taken down by Glass. Sean to the high post, Barbie, left corner. Driving in, dishing off, left hand laying. Good team basketball.
There we go. Let's continue with that.
Good assist by Kai Lindsay. He dished the ball off. Javon laid it in with the left hand. 22-17. That's the best play we've run all night. Right side, Durden, 3 ball, good.
I don't know how that went in. It came off his hand. It looked ugly.
25-17. Out of bounds, turnover Grizzly.
That's the 5th turnover for the Grizzlies.
Timeout, 6:54 to go, first half, 25-17. State Fair, back in a minute on KDY.
Now through February 28th, check out the Broken Bow Archery Blowout Specials. Hi, this is Lane. Top brands like Matthews, PSE, and Mission Compound or crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery inside Hurst Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
We've only made 5 field goals. And that's in the first 13:06 of the first half. First 13 minutes, we made 5 field goals. They have made 10. 25-17. Front court, State Fair in the powder blue. Pass underneath. Garza posts up, puts it up with the left hand, and good. And if he catches it there, it's good night, Irene. 27-17. Barbie out front. Left point. We have yet to penetrate the hash mark on the sideline. Now we do. To the right corner. Ty Lindsay. To the point. Javon Barbie's got a 3, and it's in and out. Rebound put back up. Good. Found the play, and the basket counts. John Glass. He may be the best jumper we got on the team.
He was the best rebounder last year, being the shortest, so.
That is the second foul on Damian Durden. So he's out. Ja'Cory Phillips comes in. Boy, the number he did on us in the last game. And what he's done the last 2 years, for that matter. He came off the bench in a game at State Fair last year. We're doing pretty good, and all of a sudden he should just machine gun out there. Knock it in 3 after 3. Free throw is good. Back to a 7-point game, 27-20. Trying not to fall into a hole so deep. That's what happened, and it's happened many times this year, but it happened the other night in St. Louis. Ball dribbled out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. And 14 on the shot clock.
Another good defensive play there by Barbie.
Inbound play. Lob out front. Garza chases it down. Now we'll hand the ball off to Gavin O'Murphy. Guarded by Blaine Harris. Screen to the left. Pick and roll. Lob inside. Tipped out. Picked up. Turnover. Grizzlies come back. Barbie with it. In the middle of the court. Back on the right wing. Sean Glass. Ace Evans passed up a shot. Back to Sean, left corner. Blaine Harris, wide open 3, good. When you move the ball like that in the 5-out offense, that's good.
Got to move it with intention.
But you got to move it. Ja'Cory Phillips, lob outside to Murphy. Murphy dribbles in. 4-point ball game, stolen. Ace Evans. Ace will take it all the way to the hole. Lost the ball. Picked up, though, by Sean Glass. Grizzlies keep it. Left wing. 3 ball again. Blaine Harris. No good. Ball comes long and taken by Daniel Garza for State Fair. Next year, we go back to playing everybody twice. No more of this 3-game stuff. 3 games is too much. We get a foul call at the defensive end. Kai Lindsay will pick up his first foul. 4:53 to go, and we've looked better in the last little while. 27-23. Down by 4, and the shooter here is Malik Ndaye, and his free throw is good. Ndaye comes off the bench, 6'8" from Dallas, Texas. And they're going to make another sub if this goes in. They do. Make it with Ndaye, and they will get Andon Ashford back in the ball game, so they'll get smaller. Indong is back out there, along with Garza. This is probably their best group. Beat the press with a long diagonal pass, and now in the corner. John Glass, open 3, is way short. Ball comes off, and back the other way comes Nate Wilder. On the right wing, a pull-up three ball is short. Rebound comes off, taken by Blaine Harris. Grizzlies come back. Here's Ace, puts it on the deck hard, up and around to the corner, out to the point. Kai Lindsay will take it all the way to the hole. Hang, shoot, score.
What we need. Take it to the rack.
Kai fended off the defender with his left forearm and cuts it back to a 4-point game. Now out front. Lob to the far corner on the left wing. Dribble through by Indong, gets cut off, back outside, left point. Here's a three, no good, way off the mark. Grizzlies have it, and nearly threw it right back to them. Endicott. I call him Endicott again. Kai Lindsay. Why did I even say that to start the game? Now I'm hung. Kai Lindsay will give the ball up now to A7. 3:40 to go in the half. 12 on the shot clock. Sean Glass, let's see what we can get out of this. A turnover is what we get. High pass over to Ace from Sean. Sailed out of bounds. Down by 4, 29-25, 3:32 to go in the first half. Back in a minute on KDY.
Hi, I'm your kid's old jeans. I've been in the drawer for a while and really missed the playground. You should swing by Goodwill and drop me off. Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. Plus, I can get back into the game. Donate today. Tag, you're it.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
29-25 is the score. State Fair leads it by 4. So far, the size thing hasn't been that big a deal, right?
It's had its moments where it looked like it could be, but we've weathered the storm so far.
Nate Wilder, free throw line, down low, posted up, Indong back outside. Wilder will try it, inside out three, no good. Put back on the dunk attempt by Ashford. It's no good. Up the floor, Ace Evans has it. Gives it back to Kai Lindsay. He's double teamed out to Ace. He dribbles through, lost the ball, picked up by Kai, out front, bounce pass, 3 balls straight on. Sean, no good. Rebound tipped out again, picked up by Ace Evans. Wide open 3 for Ace, and it's no good. And it's taken down by Ja'Cory Phillips for State Fair.
What a range of emotions there.
Andon Ashford will hold it. 20 on the shot clock, 29-25, 2:37 to go in the first half. J.P. Indong goes to his left, gets cut off by Ace Evans. At the right point, Ja'Cory Phillips, tough matchup right there. He turns, faces, fall away, jump shot, good.
That was good defense, though, by Evans.
Not much you can do. That was a fadeaway 13-footer, and he made it.
With a hand in the face.
Hand in the face, for sure. Josiah Green. Barbie bounces it to the right corner. Now gets the ball to Kai Lindsay. Kai dribbles over, fakes the pass, behind, now in the corner. Against the zone, wraparound ball, fumble, picked up by Josiah. Shot clock. Second time tonight. We haven't got a shot off in 30 seconds.
7th turnover for the Grizzlies.
I guess what you probably should do, just to be fair about it, is to give State Fair some defensive credit.
Yeah.
Because they have made it hard for us. They are so much better a defensive team now than they have been in recent years. They played some pretty good defense tonight. Here's a 3-step drive, and the shot up, no good. On the shot, it'll be a foul on the Grizzlies. Tyrell just checked in and picks up the foul. Ace Evans, who came out, is going to come right back in again.
Robbins also checked in for Barbie on that last dead ball.
And free throw good. Andon Ashford has 3 points with one more free throw to come. We're just a little over a month away from the National Junior College Tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. Free throw again, good. 33-25 at Grizzly halftime tonight. We're going to have Dustin Salmon, the new volleyball coach. And now 10-second call.
I think Faye may have got a time.
Nope. And there didn't seem like a whole lot of pressure.
Not enough to cause a 10-second. So Robbins out, Barbie back in.
Low block Garza posts up. He's going to go to his right if he can. Now gets it out front. Here's a drive by Wilder. He puts it up, no good. Ball fought for, picked up by the Grizzlies. John Glass gets it over to Kai. Back outside to Sean.
Had Desaya open and missed it. Twice now.
Ace for a long three, no good. Out of bounds, back to State Fair. Now under a minute to go in the half. So we'll have Dustin Salmon up here in a little while talking about Grizzly volleyball. Corey Phillips inside pump fake goes up and under and good. He's tough.
That was a beautiful move.
10-point game, 35-25. Left side, Desaya drives all the way in, hangs, shoots, missed it. Looking at contact, didn't get much, so he goes back the other way, all the way to the hole, high off the board and good. Coast to coast. And at Ashford. Eight seconds, 37-25. Who's going to shoot the last three? Well, here's a drive. Shot up. No whistle. No foul. End of the half. Boy, there's a lot of contact there. I'm not going to get on that wagon and start preaching, but could have been a foul call as Kai Lindsay drove the baseline.
I think that's a conversation going on with Coach Faye at midcourt. So
37-25 at the half. Grizzly halftime up next. Brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. And at some point, I don't see him yet. He's around here somewhere. We'll talk to Dustin Salmon, the new volleyball coach at MSU West Plains, coming back in 2 minutes on KDY.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor. First Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Looking for a compact tractor that's big on performance? Hi, this is Mark. Massey Ferguson subcompact tractors are now in stock. Built tough and easy to handle, these tractors are perfect for mowing, loader work, and everyday chores around your property. Plus, every Massey Ferguson subcompact comes backed by a 10-year drivetrain warranty for peace of mind you can count on. And right now, payments start as low as $228 per month with approved credit.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University, West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without bearing my family in bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Friendly and familiar faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors at Don's Auto Service in West Plains. After 45 years of serving the Ozarks, Don's Auto Service ensures their expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Time for Grizzly Halftime. Brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
It is halftime. It's 37-25. State Fair with a 12-point lead. And homecoming festivities have broken out again here at halftime with King and Queen candidates being introduced to the crowd, which has filled in pretty well since we got started here tonight. The Roadrunners trying to win for the third time against Grizzlies this year. And over here to my right, it's a pleasure to have Dustin Saltman. He is the new volleyball coach here at Missouri State University, West Plains. I talked to him on the phone for the first time yesterday. I saw him at the ballpark again today. He's a very engaging fella, and I think folks are going to like having him around. And Dustin, welcome to West Plains. Good to have you here today.
Thanks for having me on, Harlan. Appreciate it very much.
Tell us a little bit about Dustin Saltman, his life story in the thumbnail here.
Yeah. So graduated high school from Erie, Pennsylvania. Went to school at the University of Arkansas. Met my wife there, who was from the Central Arkansas, Bryant, Arkansas area. And, we got married, had kids, played for as long as I could. And knew that I wanted to coach after I got done playing so I could give back to the sport that gave me so much. And here I am.
Where did you play volleyball at?
So I played in high school, in Pennsylvania. I went to Arkansas as a freshman, played club volleyball there, but then got recruited. Arkansas was starting their women's program from scratch when I was a freshman there.
Okay.
And the assistant coach at the time, Laura Phillips, she was from Southern California. And she kept asking me, how come you're not playing college volleyball? And I was like, well, I didn't know anything about the recruiting process. Didn't think I was good enough, yada, 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 whatever. And she's like, no, we're gonna fix that. So came in, we put a recruiting tape together. Had a few schools that came after me, but I decided that I knew I was going to end up coaching later in life and thought staying there and learning everything that I could learn about what it was like to build a program would be good for my future. And it was.
Dustin Saltman, the new volleyball coach here at MSU West Plains. I tell people all the time, I'm kind of like this with women's fast pitch softball. Certain sports, just kind of you get bitten by them, and you kind of get hooked on it. And volleyball, to me, it has had the same effect here. I've always liked volleyball, but I've really paid much closer attention, especially with the Grizzly program here over the past several years. But man, once it gets under your skin, volleyball is just a great, fast sport, isn't it?
It is. There's everything that you could want for an athlete is involved in volleyball. You got to be dynamic. You got to be physical. You got to have good IQ with what's going on. You got to be able to be a good teammate and interact well with your teammates. So, yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic sport. And, this last 4 years I was coaching the men's game, but I always knew I would go back to the women's game when the right opportunity came, just because it's a more pure form on the women's side. So here I am.
There's no way you can watch volleyball and at some point in a match think to yourself just about how amazing the athletes are that you have on the court.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, so with Is there a difference when you talk about style of volleyball? Are there styles of volleyball?
Yeah, there is, definitely. There's some teams that are more defensive, some teams that are more offensive, some teams that run their offense really fast to keep the ball below the height of the antenna. Some teams, set the ball really high and it's slow, and, the players are a little more aggressive and physical. There definitely are different styles.
So when it comes to you, I'm sure you prefer to have a couple of 6'5" blockers in the middle and people that could get about 40 inches off the floor on the outside. But what is your preferred style of volleyball?
So my teams are going to be very defensive, and that's going to go on both sides. At the net where we can block well, and we're a very fundamentally sound blocking team, but we're also going to be a team that is relentless keeping balls off the ground. And then when it comes to an offensive style, our teams are going to be aggressive with the ball, trying to keep the ball moving fast and not being set on just setting the ball to one place all the time. We're going to move the ball around a lot. We're going to swing out of the back row a lot. So we're going to try to do everything we can to score as many points as we can.
The game of volleyball, too, it's an international game. They play it all over the world. And with the program here, we've seen it since the program started. Not only do you have great players here in the lower 48, but players come from everywhere, don't they?
Yes, they do. When I was some of my previous stops, Division I level, we could go get international kids if we wanted to. I've had kids from Canada, Australia, Puerto Rico, which obviously is a U.S. territory, but yeah, I've had kids from all over, and that was one thing that I always admired about this program here was there was the ability to go get players from wherever you needed to go get players from to be successful.
Well, we're going to let him go. How have you done at remembering names so far?
That's a great question. It's been a little difficult, obviously, being 1 week in, but, making a little bit of progress.
He is going to thrive here in West Plains, and it's nice to have Dustin Tallman come up and talk to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harlan. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it much. All right, so we're going to take a break. Come back in a moment. 37-25 the score. Back in 3 minutes on KDY.
KDY 24/7 weather.
Dan in the Weather Center with a weather update. You might have noticed how cold it's gotten outside. Well, tomorrow's going to be a bit colder. Tonight's low is 23 degrees. Tomorrow's high 41 with a low of 17. Don't let the sunshine fool you. It will stay chilly out there. Monday will be more or less the same, and then things warm back up with the addition of clouds on Tuesday, it looks like, and we might even experience some temps pretty close to 70 degrees again later in the week.
Fox News, I'm Roger Stern. New York City bracing for its first blizzard in 9 years, starting tomorrow, as a powerful nor'easter moves up the Atlantic coast. New York Governor Kathy Hochul.
New York City and Long Island, first forecasted to get a foot. We are now looking at 18 inches to 24. Let me help you with that. 24 inches is 2 feet. Now we're talking serious snow.
Much of the Northeast also faces heavy snow and high winds. Just a day after the Supreme Court struck down most of President Trump's tariffs, he's back threatening more using a legal workaround.
He's raising the 10% worldwide tariff on countries to what he called the fully allowed and legally tested 15% level. He'll just be using a different trade law.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. America's listening to Fox News.
Woohoo! Hear that? That's what having fewer hot flashes and night sweats can sound like. Veoza is the #1 prescribed hormone-free treatment FDA approved for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as hot flashes and night sweats, due to menopause. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to Veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Friendly and familiar faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors at Don's Auto Service in West Plains. After 45 years of serving the Ozarks, Don's Auto Service ensures their expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Back to the court for more Grizzly sports action.
Back at Civic Center with about 6.5 minutes before the second half gets started, 37-25. I'm sitting here trying to think what was the one thing that was the difference maker in the first half. It wasn't State Fair's size that was the primary difference. Wasn't their shooting so much. I think their defense has been the difference in the ball game. We made 8. I've got us for 8 field goals in the first half, and that ain't much. And just to put it in perspective, I had us for as many field goals as we had turnovers. So that tells you. And your first reaction is always to say, well, what's wrong with us? Well, maybe it's got something to do with them, too.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of always jumping on that. What can we do better? Which, is a fair question, but you also need to give credit where it's due. And State Fair is playing really good defense tonight, forcing those 8 turnovers. It's not really been a hustle thing. It's just been they forced 2 turnovers with a shot clock violation, and then just some other steals and things like that, and been able to capitalize on it too. That's another big thing. Getting points off turnovers, where the Grizzlies haven't always been able to do that.
And even the situations where we have a fast break, we haven't converted hardly any fast breaks tonight.
No, they've been able to get back on defense pretty quickly. They've been able to cover, and I feel like that's kind of the Grizzlies. One of the main ways they stay in games is fast break, and it's just, I think, I haven't kept track of fast break points specifically, but it's under 10, I would say.
It's 12 right now as far as the difference in the ball game. Both teams have come out getting ready for the start of the second half. And this basketball season, we've got 2 games after this, 3 actually, but 2 regular season games after this one. We have a trip to Mineral Area on Wednesday night. That's always fun. The next morning.
It's Moberly, isn't it? Is that where they're at?
We're Park Hills.
Park Hills.
That'll be on Wednesday night. And then a week from tonight, the final regular season game here. And it will be against Three Rivers. And then from there, that takes you to the region tournament. The Grizzlies will be in the play-in game against someone. I don't know. I didn't look at the standings today. But it's going to be either State Fair or Moberly, I think.
Is St. Louis?
St. Louis is not in our region.
So it wasn't a region game?
Oh, no.
Okay. I know sometimes there's one of those ones that you don't hear about often, but they're somehow in the region. So
I don't know why we play St. Louis. Well, I don't know why we play them so late in the year.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's not a region game. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But we've got 2 regular season games in the play-in game. And in a month, the National Junior College Division I basketball tournament will be played at the arena in Hutchinson, Kansas. And I will be there one way or the other all week long. It's the only tournament, only national tournament that I can think of where they play at a Division I level, play everything in the same place. They don't have 2 courts. It's on the same court, game after game after game after game. And if you like basketball, if you go one time, you'll be hooked. The first year we went, we stayed for a couple of days. Next time we went, we stayed for 5. And this time we're staying for a week. So pretty excited about all this.
I mean, watching basketball isn't a bad way to spend a vacation.
I remember Dean Smith and I, we were playing in a basketball tournament in somewhere in Florida. It's in the Panhandle. I remember that much. But Pensacola. And Dean Smith and I watched basketball games live where the Grizzlies were playing. Then we go back to the hotel room, and the NCAA tournament was going on. And so we were watching basketball at the hotel room. And we were there for, I think it was 3 days and 2 nights. And I think we counted up, and we watched at least a part of 14 basketball games. If that sounds ridiculous, it probably is. But love and miss old Dean Smith. He and I had so much fun. We went a lot of miles together. I'll never forget the first trip we took out to Chanute, Kansas. Anyone who goes to Chanute the first time thinks they're lost. Even GPS. Alexa would say, "Where are we?" Anyway, first time we went to Chanute, Dean and I were driving along, went about an hour, didn't see hardly any road signs or anything. But I had GPS, and it was talking to me, which was fascinating to both of us, of course. And so we went for about an hour, didn't see anything, no road signs really for the most part, had no idea for sure where we were, just went on faith that GPS was going to take us there. Went along for an hour, and Dean looks at me and he says, "You know, that woman hasn't said anything in quite a while. Do you think we're lost?" I said, "Well, we're about to find out." Here we go, back to play. Grizzly basketball, starting 5 for each team, and a 12-point game. Grizzlies need to shoot the ball better. In the left corner, Tyrell against that zone. This zone has really been a problem. Baseline, jumper, good by Sean Glass. 12 feet on the left side of the floor. Sean Glass now has 7. 37-27. That's a good start. Now let's get a stop here and get the ball back. Out front, Wilder. Backdoor cut. Nobody cut. Out of bounds. Turnover. State Fair. I have 6 turnovers for them. What do you have, Curtis?
I now have 6 for them as well.
Kai Lindsay up the left side. Javon Barbie. 37-27. He had somebody about 6. Here's a 3 by Tyrell. That's way off the mark. And rebounded by Ja'Cory Phillips. He had somebody about 6'7" you can put in the middle of the zone there. That would sure affect the way they play. But we don't have anybody to put in the middle of the zone, really. And so State Fair has the ball. They'll put it on the deck and drive in. Left-hand layup, no good. Partially blocked maybe by Sean Glass. Here comes Javon Barbie on the break. Feeds it back. And a drive. Kai Lindsay, right-hand scoop layup is good. You know, one thing Kai is really good at is he can be going 100 miles an hour, but he could slow down fast and get control, and that's what he did there. 37-29. Over a high screen. Over on the right side. Ja'Cory Phillips Goes in, lost it, taken away by Blaine Harris. If we score here, they may take a timeout. Here's Sean Glass. Back out front, back on the right side. Kai drives all the way in. Alley-oop, ball is tipped away and stolen. One-on-one the other way. Ashford all the way. Off the board, no good. He got fouled by Blaine Harris.
That will be number 3, Blaine Harris. His first foul of the ball game.
We tried the alley-oop and should probably have just stuck with the alley and taken it to the basket there.
Yeah. I thought he lost it, but then I saw whoever fly in, so.
First free throw tries, no good. We played 2 minutes. Grizzlies have outscored State Fair 4-0. Ace Evans is in the ball game as Blaine Harris comes out of the lineup. I have no foul trouble for anyone. There have been very few fouls called, actually, I believe.
Yeah. 5 in the first half for State Fair. 3 to 9 total fouls between both teams.
Second free throw, no good. 0 for 2 for Andon Ashford. So they are starting a little creaky here in the second half, and it's a chance for us, if we can make some baskets, close this gap up. It's 8 points right now. There's Barbie in the middle that time. Kicks it outside. Ace Evans. Right wing, Sean Glass. Got a 3. Good! 37-32. 5-point ball game. Jordan out front, stolen. Ace Evans takes it away. He'll take it all the way in and lay it in. And there is the timeout by State Fair. The Grizzlies have outscored them 9-0 to start the half and have cut it to 3, 37-34. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Friendly and familiar faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors at Don's Auto Service in West Plains. After 45 years of serving the Ozarks, Don's Auto Service ensures their expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Mark. We've got the largest selection of tractors and hay equipment in the Ozarks, now carrying 5 lines of top-name tractors to fit every operation and every budget. Plus, we proudly carry Kuhn, Krone, and Massey Ferguson hay equipment built for performance, durability, and getting the job done right the first time. Whether you're running cattle, cutting hay, or managing ground, Hirsch has the equipment you need. Stop in and see your Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply tractor team in West Plains.
Today's hot new country 102.5 KKDY is KKDY FM, West Plains, Missouri.
Now more Grizzly sports action.
Back to play. Grizzlies down by 3. State Fair with the ball. 37-34. 9-0 run to start the half for the Grizzlies. 3 balls at the point. No good. Long rebound, though, comes out to Nate Wilder, the point guard, and they'll reset. Jeremy Jackson on the sideline for State Fair. They spread the floor, take it to the basket, high off the board, and good. That was a tough shot that Nate Wilder just made right there.
First points of the night on a high shot off the glass.
He is from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. You just heard new volleyball coach Dustin Solomon say he's from Erie. Here's a 2 fall-away jumper, free throw line, no good by Barbie. Taken by State Fair, 39-34. Bounce pass, Indong, posting up on Kai Lindsay. Back outside. Now Indong on the right wing. Ball fake, pulls up, shoots a 17-footer, good. Shapey Indong now has 11. That's the free throw line, back out front, back to Javon Barbie on the wing. Kai Lindsay gives it over to Barbie. At the point, long 3 by Ace is no good. Rebound off to Indong. Back down by 7, and now State Fair with the basketball. Now in the lane, Garza. Strong, up to the left side, left hand, up and good. Daniel Garza has only scored 4 points now tonight, but he is a problem. Now it's out to a 9-point lead. It was 12 at the half. Right side, right corner. Ace Evans. Cross court, Sean Glass. We can't get open against this zone. Guy Lindsay spins in the middle. Fall away from 13. Good. Guy Lindsay with a big shot there. Needed that really bad. 43-36.
Good shot, but that defense is good, too. They communicate, and they move well and recover well.
There is nowhere that you can get to the basket right now, at least the way it's being played. Ball stolen out front, but stolen right back. Now goes back court, and it's fumbled and picked up, tie up, and it will be a jump ball. It's going to be State Fair ball. Grizzlies had the ball to start the half. Media timeout, 14:47 to go. 43-36. And it will be State Fair ball when we come back. Grizzlies trail by 7. Back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
College sports action with the Grizzlies continues now.
At the half, the Grizzlies were down by 12. They're now down by 7 with 14:47 to go in the ball game. 43-36 here at Joe Paul Evans Arena. One more home game this year after this one. Next Saturday, Three Rivers is here. And State Fair beat Three Rivers Wednesday night, 74-72. At Sedalia. Out front on the left side, low block, Garza. Step back, left-hand follow-away jumper, no good. Right at the, it was an air ball, wasn't it? Or did it hit the rim? I thought it hit the rim.
I think it did. I think that's the discussion right now. And
so let's see what they've decided here. Well, the shot clock should have reset, so State Fair has the ball with 20 on the shot clock.
Coach Fay doesn't seem upset about it, so it must be an all right call, I guess.
Lob out front to Garza. Garza in the right corner. Pull up from 17. He shoots a brick. Knocked out of bounds from behind by Nate Wilder from Sean Glass. It'll be Grizzly basketball. High post. Barbie on the wing. The Grizzlies did get somebody in the middle there, and so that should help. Here's a three by Sean Glass. Side iron, no good. Rebounded by Malik Ndaye. Nope, that was actually Chandler Joseph. Got the rebound. Now on the left side, Indong posting up Garza, and he'll be held by Sean Glass. Again, foul issues are no issue for either team. Josiah Green will get in the lineup for Javon Barbie, who will come out. Inbound lob, catch and shoot, no good. And the rebound taken by Sean Glass as he dribbles out of trouble. Left corner, Josiah goes baseline. He's cut off. Wraparound pass to the corner. Now at the right point, ball fake, one bounce. Ace Evans' three ball is an air ball and out of bounds. Ace got on a streak the other night to where he made, good grief, he came off the bench and made 5 straight threes. But here tonight, he's kind of struggled. In the right corner, open shot, no good, short. Rebound taken down by the Grizzlies and Sean Glass, and State Fair is about as cold. And now a loose ball is stolen. Chandler Joseph up the floor, and Dye lays it up and in. Careless ball handling led to a turnover and a bucket. And Dye with his first field goal. Ace Evans dribbles through, gets it stolen again. Down the floor, high off the board, no good. Tipped up, no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Grizzlies. It'll stay with State Fair. 45-36. We're very fortunate that State Fair has not shot the ball very well tonight.
Very, very fortunate. No turnovers until the two most recent for the Grizzlies, so good start, and then reaching trouble.
Inbound play, underneath, up and under. Indong scores, and Josiah Green just, he's the dog that caught the car finally, and he looks around and says, now what? 6'7". It's tough to handle inside. One bounce. Here's the three by Ace. Back iron, no good. Up the left sideline, front court. Curling down the middle, Wilder drives, scores. Foul in the play, and the basket counts, and we're going to have to take a timeout pretty soon. John Glass with a foul as Wilder gets the bucket, and he'll get one more.
Also noticing that Phillips is trying to work out something over on the State Fair sideline, so he's not been as productive as we may have thought coming into tonight.
But look at their balance, though.
I know.
This is Nate Wilder. Three-point play try, no good, and they get the offensive rebound. They set on offense. Man, you hear a pin drop in here. Wouldn't know there's anybody here. Indong, low block, turns to his right. Now drop step, right-hand hook off the board. Good.
Golly.
Something tells me Jeremy Jackson looked at his team during timeout and said, if you don't throw the ball inside or get it inside every time, you're not going to play for the rest of the year.
Indong now has 15.
51-36. They have just completely sold out on getting the ball inside now. Here's three for Sean Glass. Good. Left wing. 8.5 for Sean. 13 for the game. 51-39. We made 8 field goals first half. We already have 6, and here's a push. Decided didn't even act like you didn't do it, you know. So passed the ball to the high post, and Josiah just gave him a two-hander. 11:15 to go in the ball game. State Fair 51, MSU West Plains 39. Back in a minute on KD1.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. We have a 3-pound feed package that includes bees and the mated queen for $155. Also, we offer a 5-frame nuke, includes the mated queen for $195. Both options are all Russian bees. Orders must be in by March 30th. Delivery pickup date is subject to change due to the weather. Come in today at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, West Plains for your bee needs.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly sports action.
51-39, 11:15 to go in the ball game. The Grizzlies are down 12. State Fair started this half very cold. Grizzlies scored the first 9 points of the half. Then after a timeout, the Roadrunners have seen the light, and they are taking the ball to the basket. It was 12 at the half. It's 12 right now. Clayton Robbins in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Lob pass on the inbound. Indong on the left side, guarded by Josiah Green. Goes left. Now he's double teamed, hook pass across, right corner. Stepping back, Durden's got a three, and it's no good. Rebound by Josiah Green for the Grizzlies. Left corner, Blaine Harris, ball fake, dribbles in, 17-foot jumper, good. Blaine Harris.
Not seen that out of him.
He's got 7, 51-41. Out front to the left wing, and Ndaye got away with a walk. No, he didn't. Ndaye called for the travel. 9th turnover on State Fair. Gavin O'Murphy back in at a guard for the Roadrunners. Right now, Javon Barbie throwing the ball in to Kai Lindsay. Clayton Robbins, Josiah Green, and Blaine Harris. Back to the zone. Look at the front of this zone for State Fair. Here's a pass on the elbow, ball bobbled, picked back up. Now Josiah Green double team. Cross court pass, Kai Lindsay. Josiah steps through, fall away, 10-foot jumper, rims off to the weak side. Durden with a rebound. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to play. 51-41. Down the right baseline. Pull up. Durden, open jumper, air ball, taken down by the Grizzlies. Got a guy ahead of the field and decided not to. Wisely. Kai to the corner. Josiah Green. Dribbles and lost the dribble. Fumbled the ball away. At the right point, this is Jay Joseph. Joseph plays on the front of that 2-3 zone of theirs, is right now anyway. He's 6'5", and is long. He shoots for the left point, and it's a brick. Comes off into the hands of Javon Barbie. Kai Lindsay, he'll be fouled by Murphy, old Murphy. 51-41, 9:14 to go, and now Ace Evans back in the ball game.
That's the first team foul for State Fair, and just happened. We're almost 11 minutes in.
Ace Evans on the inbound play. Mineral area played a 2-3 zone very well. Now travel on the Grizzlies. Kai Lindsay with a catch and shuffle and turnover 4.5. I thought Mineral area played a pretty good zone against us, but I think of teams playing zone anyway, that State Fair's 2-3 zone has been probably the toughest one that we've played against.
It's been really good tonight.
Pick and roll to the left. Joseph hook pass on the baseline, dip it inside, and Clayton Robbins steals the pass. Ace comes front court with it. We got to move the basketball. To the high post. Barbie puts it on the floor, and he'll be held, and that'll be on Ndaye, I think.
By his reaction, I think you're right.
Number 3 has the name Malik Ndaye. 51-41. Inbound play in the corner. Barbie over. Ace, you can tell, Ace is not just reacting. He's thinking about it. Over on the side to the corner. There's Clayton Robbins. 3 ball, no good. Ball comes off back toward him. Taken by Joseph. Chandler Joseph. Down the front court, all the way in. Indong to the hoop and lays it up and good. I believe 15 for him. 53-41. We just are struggling to get baskets, just like the first half. Blaine Harris drives in. Back pass. Ace got a 3 from the wing. That's off the mark. That even hit the backboard, and he wasn't shooting a bank shot. Long pass up the floor. Murphy has it, or Murphy drives. Shoots no good. Tipped up and in. Tipped in by Malik Ndaye. It's handy to be 6'8". Right corner, Blaine Harris steps over. Ball fake, can't get the shot away because Indong is 6'7" and right there with him. Back cut, Clayton Robbins out in the corner. Blaine Harris, 3 ball. No good off the backboard. And we're going to get a foul call probably on State Fair here, and that should be on Gavin O'Murphy. It is a 14-point game with 7:14 to go. We get a timeout on the court. Back in 1 minute on Hot Country KDY.
Dear employer.
My name is Phil Martin.
My name is Michael Raskovich.
Ronaldo Bird.
Zach Deiser.
I am writing to express my excitement at the opportunity to join your team.
As someone on the spectrum,
I may communicate in ways that are different from what you are used to.
I possess a unique set of skills
that sets me apart from other candidates. Thank you for your consideration.
An autistic inclusive workplace is good for business. It's time to make a change. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/win.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University, West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without burying my family in bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
I'm looking for Kevin Lott up here. He hasn't made it up here yet tonight. Man, this evening is incomplete. But I got a feeling that'll probably change. It's 55-41. Grizzly basketball underneath. This game could be entitled Struggle to Score. Down by 14. In the corner, Blaine Harris out front, Sean Glass. Now on the left side, 3 by Tyrell, no good. Tipped up, no good. And we're going to get a foul call on the rebound, and Blaine Harris threw the foul. So Gavin O'Murphy now with 2 quick ones. He's got 3. But we got to start making shots or none of this other stuff matters. Sean, 3 in the right corner. Good! Sean Glass has made 3 threes in the half. 11 in the half, 16 for the game, 55-43. Opposite pass underneath. Layup up and good by Durden, who was just standing under the basket, and they threw it to him, and he shot a reverse. He has 11. 57-43, and here we are. We're stuck in that 12, 14-point hole, and the clock is becoming precious, 6.5. Ace Evans to the high post. Barbie, 17-foot follow-away. Good! Fouled the play, and the basket counts. Malik Ndaye fouled him in the act of shooting. So Javon Barbie will get to the line with a chance for the old-fashioned 3 here. I like this job. You know why? Because good-looking women come by here all the time to say hi. As Rachel Peterson goes by. Here's a free throw. Good. Javon Barbie with a 3-point play. We're down 11. Over on the left side, Indong guarded by Barbie. Backs him down. Fade away. Tough shot. Good. Holy cow. What do you do with that?
Nothing. You can't do anything. 19 for him tonight.
Here's Ace at the other end. A 3 ball, no chance. Ball goes long, tipped out, picked up by Tyrell. Where is Sean? And now Barbie pulls up, shoots a 10-foot air ball. Tried to get it over Endong and came up short. Durden in the lane, lost the basketball, got it back. Endong shoots a 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebound, and Blaine Harris got took out by O'Murphy, and he just fouled out of the... No, he's got 4.
Well, and they may have called on Minchie.
Well, it looked like... You're right.
No, they called it on Murphy. No, they called it on Murphy.
Okay.
It's the 4th. But Minchie was there, too.
A7 comes out of the ball game for the Grizzlies. A very un-ace-like night. 6 points.
He's been off.
Sean Glass is the hot hand. Let's see if we can get him open a few more times. Sean over a screen, step back left corner. Ty Lindsay. Little dribble out. Tyrell catches, shoots a three from the wing. Good. Tyrell's second three of the night. Back to a 10-point game. There's still time, 5 minutes to go, but here you are. You put yourself in this position, and you positively have to stop them. Loose ball on the deck, knocked away, stolen away. Grizzlies come up with it, and jump ball called, and I think the Grizzlies, well, I thought we called timeout. Evidently not. Well, you would think, with 4:46 to go, we're not going to change. We're going to keep shooting the three.
Yeah.
So Tyrell Smith is one candidate, but this guy here, Sean Glass, he has been high. Right wing. Here's Barbie with a three. That's no good. Rattles in and out. The rebound pulled down by State Fair, and they come back as Minchie brings it down. Indong curls over the top, cut off the free throw line. Minchie on the baseline. Bounce pass over to Indong on the left wing. 4:16 to play. 59-49. Barbie over on the right wing to Indong. Now he slips, travel with the basketball. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that.
That'll be on Smith. Oh. All right, that'll be on Barbie.
Devon Barbie with the whistle with 4:04 to go in the ball game. And the homecoming game getting down to the last minutes with the Grizzlies down 10, 59-49 to State Fair. And we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
All right, back to Civic Center. And it will be State Fair ball. They're ahead by 10 with 4:04 to play. And speaking of Don's Auto Service, the Don's Auto Service Grizzly player of the game will be named after this game is over. Sean Glass is an early favorite. Down the key all the way. They'll go left to right with Ja'Cory Phillips. No good. Got his own rebound. Quick pass back to the point. Indong has it. He'll go down the key. Hangs, shoots off the board. No good. There's Garza with a putback. No good. Tipped out, picked up by the Grizzlies finally. Left baseline, Barbie. He's double-teamed, steps through, gets tied up. That's jump ball. That's State Fair basketball. And a turnover. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot that.
This lineup for State Fair is kind of tough for us to match up with, considering they're all about 6'6" and taller.
Nate Wilder is 6'2". He's their smallest guy out there right now, but they've got, as Curtis said, 6'7", 6'7", another 6'7". Now out front, Durden's pass is tipped back court, picked up by State Fair. 3:15 to play. Left corner, three ball by Wilder. In and out. Rebound, Tyrell. Got to score here. Absolutely, positively, got any chance. Tyrell Smith gives it back. Sean Glass. We can't be eating this time either. Tyrell in the corner. Blaine, three ball is launched and no good. Ball comes off to the rebounding hands of Chandler Joseph for State Fair. Indong up the floor. Spin to the middle. J.P. Endong for State Fair. He is going to get a lot of mail. He'll be playing basketball somewhere at the D1 level. Over on the left side. Durden curls over the top, and he gets tied up by Blaine Harris. And a foul's called. 2:27 to go. Blaine picks up his second of the night. Blaine has 7 points to go with those 2 fouls, and the free throw shooter is Damian Durden. He has 11 tonight. And to give you an idea of how hard it's been for the Grizzlies to get to the basket tonight, first free throw try is no good. We got to the line and shot 7 in the first half. In the second half, we have had 1 free throw attempt. That tells you you are not drawing fouls. It tells you you're just shooting jump shots mainly, and you're not getting to the basket. Next try, no good.
Oh, and that free throw came off a jump shot as well.
That's right, 3-point play. Barbie in the lane. Kicks it outside. Ty Lindsay, 3, no good. Rebound is off the face, I think, of Sean Glass and out of bounds. You know, if we want to compete better in Region 16, we've just got to get bigger players going into next year. That's all there is to it. Because if you don't, this is what you face every night. Pass across the floor, stolen. Tyrell Smith comes away with it. The shame of it is if we'd had more depth inside. Here's a 3 by Ace off the back iron and rebounded by State Fair and a foul in the backcourt. Here's the shame of it. This is Barbie with the foul. This is the 16th year that I've done Grizzly basketball. This is maybe, just from a quality and quantity standpoint, the best set of guards that I've seen here. But we're missing the centerpiece, and that is consistent size, not just in your starting lineup, but coming off the bench, too. Free throw no good by Endong. Grizzlies get the rebound. They're giving us every chance in the world, but we just haven't been able to score. Sean, left corner 3. Good! John Glass, with 1:31 to go, makes it a 7-point game. Timeout on the floor. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. Next game here on KDY will be, I think it's our Wednesday night game at Park Hill. But if I go back and look, I'll probably find we've got games Monday and Tuesday night somewhere, too. So we'll see. I'll follow Drew, see where he goes. Drew Joyce on the video stream made it possible for my mom to watch the ball game on her big screen TV. She likes that a lot. By the way, at least I got his headset up. I was going to tell Drew, I got lots of compliments about how good the stream looked the other night. So.
Which stream? Visitor?
Yes. Yeah. I think the game we did at Marshfield. Here come the Roadrunners. Pass to the left corner, Garza. Ball knocked away out front by Sean Glass. Kept alive, and now 12 on the shot clock, 1:12 to go in the ball game. Down by 7. Got to get a steal here. Can't give up a bucket. And now here's a whistle, and we're going to get a foul called on the Grizzlies. Evidently, Ty Lindsay's nose fouled the elbow of Andon Ashford.
That's questionable.
Not really. I mean, it's plain as day. He just elbowed him right in the nose, and he got called for a foul. How about that?
I'm saying who got called for the foul is questionable.
Oh. Here's a missed free throw, rebound, and now a tie-up, jump ball, Grizzly basketball.
Grizzly ball.
State Fair from the line this half is 0 for 7. Here's Tyrell with a three, right point, good. 55 seconds to go, it's a 4-point game. Well,
it's getting a little bit interesting.
This is sometimes it's such a dumb game. It really is, because in the first half, State Fair was 6 out of 6 from the line. Second half, 0 for 7. Is that right? 3, 7. 0 for 7. It's crazy. On the other hand, we were 6 out of 7 in the first half, and we can't get to the free throw line. The one time we did was on a 3-point play by Javon Barbie, I think it was. Yep. And so 59 to 55. Grizzly homecoming has been a success. Kudos and credit to everyone that took part in decorating the Civic Center and the lobby tonight. Man, this place decked out great. Lots of really nice banners. Really nice homecoming this year. Thanks again to Dustin Solomon for being on the radio with us tonight. State Fair ball in the backcourt. We will press. Now, State Fair can be a little shaky when it comes to ball handling. So let's see what happens. Diamond press, 1-2-1-1 for the Grizzlies up the right side. Kick it back across court. Here's Wilder, front court. Gets an in-dong up ahead. Garza goes up for the two-handed dunk. So nothing shaky about that. That's how you do it. Sean, 3 at the point. Back iron. Good. Long rebound. Taken down by Ashford. Long at the floor. 2-on-1 break. Wrap-around pass. Another dunk by Garza. And this game, you can put a fork in it. 63-55. Down the key all the way. Kai lays it up. No good. Call. 27 seconds to go. And he'll shoot 2. The Grizzlies are going to drop their 11th in a row. 0-10 in region play and 9-18 overall. Kai Lindsay at the line. Free throw, no good. Only our second free throw of the half. Next try is no good. Rebound. Grizzlies have it. And Sean Glass gets it swatted away out of bounds, and he'll stay with the Grizzlies. Sean shot a fadeaway with Indong in his face and still couldn't get it over it. We get a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout as the Grizzlies gather around Jared Fay on the far side. You know, there's really not going to be any statistics, I don't think, where we look at it and go, well, there's the reason State Fair won the game right there. No, I think it has way more to do. Actually, you can look at it like that because you hold anybody to 25 points and a half. That is great. And here in the second half, we have scored more. We've scored 30. But still, the zone defense by State Fair has just choked off our offense totally.
That's been the difference because we're about even in turnovers and fouls.
Inbound play in the right corner. Tyrell tried to shoot it and got it partially blocked, and now it's picked up inside by State Fair, and we'll get a foul call on Kai Lindsay for the Grizzlies. Oh, look down here at Daniel Garza. He was cherry picking. He was ready for a third dunk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Cherry picker. Free throw shooter is Chandler Joseph. Roadrunners are on their way to their third straight win. No good. Way outside, left side, Tyrell, air ball. Indong has it. Foul, and that'll be about the extent of that.
Number 15, Javon Barbie, his third foul of the ball game.
So Javon Barbie picks up the foul. Everything pretty much academic at this point, just a matter of what the final score is going to be. And obviously our Don's Auto Service player of the game is going to be Sean Glass. He has 19 points. Nobody else in double figures tonight. J.P. Indong. No good. Next try with 12.9 to go. It's good.
That gives them an even 20 for the game.
10 seconds, 64-55. Right side, Sean Glass steps over, shoots another three. It's off the back iron, no good. Tipped up, rebounded by Barbie. He crashes to the floor as he got tied up with J.P. Indong. And it should be a 1-and-1. 3.1 to go. Javon Barbie with 7 points tonight will shoot a 1-and-1. And good. One more try for Javon Barbie from Tacoma, Washington. No good. And State Fair gets the board, and that's the ball game. Final score in this ball game is 64-56. Roadrunners get the win. Our Don's Auto Service player of the game is Sean Glass. He finished tonight with 19. But if you look at our scoring column, after Sean's 19, we only had 4 other players score. They had 7, 9, 8, and 6. It's startling almost.
It really is. I mean, usually we have 2 options, Glass and Evans, and then 2 or 3 kind of chip in there, but only having 1 tonight really hurt.
Here comes Jared Fate, and we'll talk to him about this. I'm sure that he is really frustrated as he sits down here to my right. Get him adjusted here. All right, final score again is 64-56. Before I say anything about us, sometimes we do the other team a discredit by not giving them credit. And I thought State Fair's zone tonight was one of the best defenses that we have seen all year long.
So it's a long, lanky zone. We still had plenty of looks. Shooting's contagious sometimes, and so is missing. And I'm sure tonight was our worst three-point shooting percentage night on the year. But like you said, you got to give them some credit in that zone. They just stayed in it. There's not really many gaps to attack, not many inside things, and we just didn't hit enough shots.
They recovered so fast on defense. There was no way. We had shot 1 free throw in the second half until the last few moments of the ball game, and that was on a 3-point play by Javon Barbie. That shows that's how you get to the line, by getting to the basket, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, and it's reach and play, so they're not calling it much when you do get there. But we just I was hoping somebody hit a couple shots in a row, maybe get everybody else going, but we kind of got tentative even. We weren't taking bad shots by any means. We just couldn't hit the open shots when we had it.
That's kind of odd, because in the first half, I thought in the first half we got several pretty good looks at the basket, and we only had 25 points at halftime.
Yeah.
That illustrates either how good their defense was or how cold our shooting was.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a little bit of both. The positive, I thought our defensive effort was pretty good tonight, but low-scoring game, and we had some runs where we just needed to hit some shots, and nobody shot the ball well tonight.
And but I thought we really, the size thing is always an issue every game in, game out. I thought tonight we really competed hard on the glass. I'm not saying that we out-rebounded, but we were competitive on the boards tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. And, Javon Barbie, again, he's down there fighting for rebounds, and he's guarding the big guys. And there's still a few times tonight where, we've seen in recent play when they need a bucket, they just throw it down low to one of their bigs, and they score. There's still those times that are going to happen. I thought we did a better job of trying to get some offensive rebounds tonight. So we're kind of talking about is trying to narrow that rebounding gap that we always have. If we maybe go get a few offensive rebounds, and Sean Glass and Blaine Harris, Javon, they were able to crash and get a few offensive rebounds here and there.
I remember mentioning this when the year started. When the year starts, you have so many players, everybody's healthy, and people say, gee whiz, what are you going to do? How are you going to play everybody? Well, just wait. We have 9 kids stressed out tonight.
Yeah, we do. And, a couple of guys are probably not even 100% that are playing in that 9, but a lot of people are banged up this time of year. And, tonight I was just trying to find somebody that can maybe come in and hit a shot for us and maybe get us going a little bit. But I do think it's probably part of it, too, is tired legs. And we need to give guys tomorrow off and regroup for Monday's practice.
I know I say this a lot, but in closing, he had 7 points tonight. But, my gosh, if you got the consistent effort out of everybody that you get out of Blaine Harris, it would really be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. Blaine is really 6'4", and he's doing the same thing. He's guarding the 6'8" guys. I did a good job tonight guarding off the bounce and moving his feet. Definitely plays with that effort, that high IQ, and, you wish you had 5 Blaine Harris.
All right, Jared. Thank you much. Appreciate it. All right, Jared Fay, the head coach of the Grizzlies, scoring for the Grizzlies, 19 tonight for Sean Glass, our Don's Auto Service player of the game. 9 points for Tyrell Smith, 8 points for Kai Lindsey, 7 points for Blaine Harris, and 6 points for Ace Evans. 1 player in double figures tonight. Only 5 players scored for the Grizzlies. Now, you look at this balance that Curtis and I were talking about on the State Fair side. Nate Wilder, their point guard, he only had 4 points tonight. But then Damian Durden, he had 11. J.P. Indong had 18. Daniel Garza had 8. 4 for Ja'Cory Phillips. 6 points for Malik Ndaye. Andon Ashford finished tonight with 6. Gavin O'Murphy had 5. And that was it. 64-56. The Grizzlies go to 9-18 and 0-10 in region play. And that is 11 straight losses for the Grizzlies. Back at it Wednesday night. That'll be at Park Hills against the Mineral Area Cardinals. That'll be our next broadcast. Till then, thanks to Dylan Groves in studio, Drew Joyce over here to my right on the live stream, and, of course, Curtis Ballou. Final again, State Fair 64, MSU West Plains 56. Good night from the Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains